This is me. Yeah, me. I have never actually beat the game before. Technically, I have beaten the game, but every single time I ended up using cheats. I know, pretty lame. That's why I'm here to ready myself. I'm gonna beat this game no matter how long it takes. I'll finish this game. So, let's get into it. Okay, create new world. I'll name it Speedrun 2. First time didn't go well. My goal here is to not rush the game and play carefully. So first I got some wood and made a crafting table. And in the distance I saw ocean ruin and another portal. From a speedrunner's thought, they might go for the another portal, but I thought I might get some pickaxe or axe from the ocean ruin. So I tried to loot the ocean ruin. After I got down there, I realized it was a mistake because I saw a lot of drowned there. I tried to loot, but I only got a coal and buried treasure. And I was trying to escape here, but a drowned attacked me this trident, and I had no air, so I died. I know I said no rushing things, but I got excited when I saw that buried treasure. I tried to get my stuff again, but I died. So before giving up, I tried to get the map one more time. Those trident did way more damage than I expected, so I tried to be very careful this time. I got the map and the boat, and I was swimming to escape, but I got hit 2 times, but somehow I escaped. My main goal here is to loot the buried treasure, so I completely ignored the ruined portal and tried locating the buried treasure. And I got some pretty good loot actually. I got 4 iron and a diamond and some gold and useless heart of sea. And this iron helped me to create iron pickaxe and a shield. This is not my first attempt trying to speedrun. My main fear is dying in the nether, so I gotta be very careful and geared up. And luckily, I found a cave. This is a part of the run where I realized I'm not actually speedrunning. I'm very slow at this game, but I realized I'm playing legitimately so. I tried to be motivated. And I spent too much time in this cave because I was fighting a lot of monsters and I was being greedy. I'm mining for so much time, I lost track of time. I crafted some copper armor and this gave me the motivation to explore more of this cave. And that motivation worked too. I got a lot of iron and a lot of coal and crafted a bucket. But in this section, I tried to get this iron, but I was chased by a lot of mobs. I tried to shield myself, but I couldn't hold them, so I died in this spot. I got my stuff back, but on my way, I died again. It was near my respawn point, so I got all my stuff, and then I tried to block myself, because I don't want to die again. Next thing is packing up and leaving this cave, so I got all my items and dug up to the surface. After the cave, I literally forgot I was speedrunning. I was exploring the world and looting the structures. I was doing all the things I would do in a normal survival world. I got a lot of stuff from this shipwreck and I found another buried treasure, but when I tried to locate this and I didn't find the chest. I don't know where it had been. I dug through almost entire chunk, but I didn't find. I even tried to use pie chart, so I gave up. And I found another shipwreck in the distance, so I looked that shipwreck too. At this point, I don't even know I'm speedrunning or not. Then I again tried to explore the world again, and my main goal was here to find a village so I can get some armors. I don't want to mine and spend a lot of time in the caves looking for diamond. So my goal here is to find a village and trade with the villagers and get some iron and diamond tools. I had lot of chances to enter the nether in this run, but I ignored them completely. I was trying to find a village very badly that I almost traveled like 1500 2000 blocks from the spawn. I was so far actually. Before finding a village, I found this mansion. Yeah, a pillager mansion. I know I have to loot the mansion so I could get some totems. So I gone there, but I found another ruined portal. And this ruined portal was actually completable. There are a lot of lava. I even got 6 obsidian. And I made another temporary base here just to loot the monument. And if I die, I can respawn here. My plan here is to enter the nether here. And if I got a totem, that will be very helpful. So I got a lava bucket and explored this monument. And it didn't take long enough to find the totem guy. And killing him was not like that hard. He only took like 4 hits. And I got the totem and I ran away from the vexes because those things are very dangerous. And I got some bookshelves for future enchantment. And I found this obsidian room and I know there will be diamond in this middle of obsidian. So I mined all the obsidian with my iron pickaxe. I don't think it was worth the time, but whatever, I'm not speedrunning the game at this point. I got the diamonds, then I made my way to the base. It's already been 1 hour and I didn't enter the nether. So I made the portal in record breaking time. Anytime now. It's actually pretty fast if you ask me. I never made a portal like this, so. Okay, I understand I made it slow, but this is what all I can do. I was not very hopeful for the nether, but I actually got a pretty good spawn. I spawned on a basalt delta, it's not very good, but near my spawn, I saw a fortress. It's pretty lucky. And I got this waypoint mod to like mark the location so I don't forget. I made a little platform around my portal so it'll be a little bit safe. And then I realized I didn't have any blocks to bridge to the fortress. So I got back to the overworld and collected a ton of dirt and wood. I know I'm being very slow, but I wanted to be very careful because the last attempt didn't go very well. So I was being extra careful in this run. And I don't want to give up in this world because I found a totem, so I had pretty high hopes I will beat this game. So I bridged out to the fortress. I was actually hoping I would find a basin first cause I could get some fire resist potion and collecting the blaze would be very easy. But I found the fortress first, so I thought what could go wrong? I can collect the base rods. So I made the bridge very safe so I wouldn't fall or gas won't attack me. I even made a roof for this bridge, so it will be pretty safe. Here, I didn't want to deal with these guys, so I was blocking myself, but I didn't realize there were blazes behind me. They pushed me into this hole, and I got a wither effect, and I was already on fire. And this blazes uses melee attack that damaged me pretty much, and I died here. I died so many times in this run, but I didn't give up because I had a totem. Actually, I could have used the totem to get the fire race and fighting the blazers, but I decided to save the totem for the dragon fight. And I made my way to the fortress again and killed some other skeletons, and I got my stuff back. My plan is to get blaze rods from this fortress, but this fortress is pretty big, so I stumbled across some nether warts and some chests, so I looted all of them. I was actually lucky to have this seed because it would have taken so much more time if I didn't find this fortress this quickly. Finding a fortress is crucial for the run. I could get ender pearls from the warped forest, which I found here. I marked down the coordinates and moved on to find the blaze spawner. I found this stray blaze, which I killed and I got a blaze star, so it's pretty good. And then I found the spawner, so I tried to kill the skeleton first to secure the spawner. And I made a chest to keep all my items while fighting blazers, so if I die, it won't despawn. Killing the blazers was not that hard. I got all the blaze swords I needed very quickly. I was being very careful around the blazers because I didn't have any fire resist potion. The thing I'm actually worried about now is getting the ender pearls because pearl drop rate is not very good. so I have to kill a lot of endermans. After I got 7 blaze rods, I secured them in my base, so I don't have to worry about them. Next step is collecting the ender pearls, so I made a shield and some boats and entered the nether, and I made my way to the warped forest to collect pearls. Warped forest have high rate of enderman spawning. I got lot of endermen, but I didn't get as much drops. I'm only showing the clips where I got the pearls. So it might seem easy to you, but I killed lot of endermen to get this many ender pearls. I was being very careful not to die to enderman or lava, but not that much careful. I tried not to die here, but I only had rock chops, so it didn't help that much. I made a little box to protect all my stuff from falling into the lava. I could have easily gave up here, but I stayed cause I at least protected all my stuff. So I made my way back to the forest and collected all my stuff. And if you are still watching, consider subscribing and liking the video. It would motivate me to do so much more videos. And comment down what I can improve on in the next videos and give out some ideas, and I will definitely try to do my best. After I got all the pearls I needed, I got back to the base. So I got all the ender pearls and blaze rods needed for the run. From here, my plan is to gear up for the ender dragon fight. But I got little greedy and tried to get another totem from the mansion. But it didn't go according to my plan. So after respawning, I collected all my items back and realized it will be not that productive to loot this mansion again. So I left this mansion. I didn't had a plan to gear up, so I thought maybe I could find a basin and trade gold to get some gear or loot a treasure basin, but that also didn't go according to my plan. So after I got slimed by this lava slime, I realized I have to find a village and gear up the old-fashioned way. And I collected all my important things and ventured out to find a village. And eventually, I found a village in the distance. By the way I'm trying to get this chest plate from this armor stand, you can understand how good I am in this game. After looting the village, I set up a base to trade with the villagers and get some armor and some enchantments too. I started collecting lot of food and saplings so I can grow 4x4 trees. This gave me a lot of wood to trade with the villagers, but that's not quite enough. So I made this big tree, and let's just say I got a lot of wood from this tree, but that too somehow not enough for these villagers. Then I made some fletching tables and made fletcher villagers. I was hoping I could get a lot of emeralds from these villagers and trade that emeralds to armorer to get some diamond armor. And I traded all my emeralds with this armorer villager, but at that time I didn't realize it's all going to be a waste. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I will always forget I'm trying to speedrun. I'm exploring all the time, and I actually think I'm near the stronghold. And I made an enchantment setup for future enchantments from the books I got from the mansion. I know I already said it, but I don't know why I love exploring this world. So I got in my boat and explored this nearby mountain, and I found this ruined portal, but it didn't have that much. All I got from this portal is a gold block, but that will be useful to craft an apple, so I'm not complaining. And then I found this cave. My plan was to mine lapis and get out of this cave, but I saw some diamonds, and how can I leave this cave without mining these diamonds? So I mined all the diamonds in this cave. I got this guy and I named him Donut, and I made my way to the surface. I'm not gonna lie, I got lot of diamonds in this cave. I don't even have to trade with the villagers anymore to get the diamond armor. So I crafted all the armor from the diamonds I got and some tools too. And I spent way too much with these villagers, so I can't go let them to waste. So I traded all my sticks with these guys and decided that I could buy some food from the farmer villager or trade with the librarian to get some good books. And I threw my first eye offender, and to my surprise, it was very near to my base. All that exploring actually paid off. So I made a staircase going to the stronghold, and I found the portal right away. And the next step is to enchant my stuff, and I realized I didn't have any iron, so I mined for a little bit. Halfway through mining, I accidentally threw my eye offender, not realizing I had only 12 eyes, and I threw one out, and 12 is needed for the stronghold. So I have to go to the nether iron and collect some ender pearls. But that's for later. I collected some iron and got some books from the library of the stronghold. So I made my way to the base and enchanted all my stuff. The bow is really needed for dragon fight. Without the bow, I couldn't do anything in the end. So I made a bow, and I needed infinity, so I traded with the villagers until I got infinity. This infinity book will be really helpful. Even though I had lot of arrows, it would clear out some inventory space for me. And I wanted to enchant my armor. I thought protection will be good, so I traded with another village to get protection. This will be really helpful in fight cause I don't want to deal with endermans. These two prop 3 books is more than enough, but I just wanted to enchant my helmet and boots. I also enchanted all my tools with level 1 enchants. It's better than nothing. At this point of the run, I realize I'm doing too much, but better safe than sorry, right? But in all seriousness, I know I'm more completing this run, as I could have finished this game when I first found this ruin portal, but I would have died so much I would give up midway. That's why I kept things slow and collected all the stuff needed for the dragon fight. Even though I would not use these beds, I collected them anyway. But I'm proud for finishing this game without cheating. And I made some decoration for my armor too. It looks very good. Then I collected all the items needed for the end dragon fight. And this guy looked at me funny, so I killed all the villagers. I don't need them anyway. As you can see on my inventory, I have only 11 pearls. I need one more to finish this portal. So I went to the nether again to collect more pearls. So I made a portal using the lava in the stronghold room. And the spawn was pretty close to my last location, so I found my way to the forest and started killing enderman. Getting one ender pearl is comparatively easy than collecting 12, so it ended very quickly. I was trying to be extra careful in the nether. I don't want to lose all my diamond armor, but I looked at this guy accidentally and I got very scared. But I killed him instantly. He was already low, and I got some pearl too, so it's a win. Now all that left is creating the ender eyes and entering the portal. Even though this run took so long, I learned so much from this, and I enjoyed every single part of it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video too. And this is just the beginning for this channel. I got a lot more ideas and challenges planned for future videos. And if you watched all the way to the end, thank you, I really appreciate it. And I made this cool montage for the dragon fight. Hope you guys enjoy.